Sit up real quick.
No.
I don't know how to take off this soft face filter thing.
I don't care. Makes me look smooth.
Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special guest.
Hey.
This is my husband Buzz and today we are doing a Q&A video. I asked you guys on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to ask me anything. Ask me anything about military life, being a mom, budgeting, all that good stuff. So we are gonna try and answer as many questions as we can today. And yeah, let's get into it.
Cut through the old crap cake.
I'm gonna start with some questions from YouTube and then make my way on to the other social media platforms.
How did y'all meet? What is your favorite part about being married to a military person? And what's your least favorite part? Any more kids in the future?
So we actually have a video on that. It's another Q&A video with my husband about like how we met and like, it's called the husband like military spouse tag, I think. I'll go ahead and link that in the little iCard thing so you can know like how we actually met and like our story. But my favorite part about being married to a military person,
Benefits.
is that bad?
Her favorite part is knowing that every once in a while I will be gone for 6 months at least.
Oh gosh, that is my least favorite part. But I guess my favorite part is just, you know, the fact that I get to say that my husband is a Marine and I'm very proud of him. And any more kids in the future.
Well,
Stacy, how are you handling motherhood alone while Buzz goes to work? P.S. I love your channel.
thanks.
How am I handling it? Not so well. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like having a baby is hard, I'm not gonna lie. And especially the fact that I'm kind of doing it alone. You know, solo parenting is definitely difficult because I'm tired and I can't just like tell him to like, hey, change his diaper in the middle of the night or feed him.
I'm not a deadbeat dad.
Sarah, so I'm new to this channel. So is his real name Buzz or is that a nickname?
It's a nickname. My brother, he couldn't call me brother, he called me Buzzer. And somehow that was just what my parents wanted to go with instead of Jeffrey, which is my real name. So there you go.
Mar Nicole, how do you cope when he's deployed? What specifically do you do to keep from missing him immensely? Coping, okay, I cry a lot. That's my way of coping. So what I do is I give myself some time to cry and just like let it all out because it doesn't help to keep it all in. I give myself like a day or two to just like be lazy and cry and just not have to worry about anything. And then I tell myself not to stay in that state of mind because if I'm gonna stay like sad and depressed and all this, I'm not gonna get anything done and it's just gonna make it worse. You know, I'm gonna miss him even more. And what do you do to keep yourself from missing him? I keep myself busy. I'm going to school and that's kicking my butt. That really keeps me busy. And also I have hobbies too. Like I like crafts and I also have a son, so he keeps me busy. But my thing is just filling up my days with things that I can do so I don't miss him too much. How's school going? I mean, it's hard because the only time that I can do homework is late at night when Benjamin is asleep because he's very demanding. And after like a full day of just an energetic little baby, I'm tired. I'm drained by the end of the day, so it's hard. I'm starting my next class very soon, so yay. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Facebook questions.
I was a military wife, but he never deployed. Do you expect this deployment to be different since you have a child? Will it be a long deployment?
It will be different because when we went through our first deployment, I was in school still, and I was surrounded by like friends.
And now she don't got no friends. Nobody likes her.
You're so mean.
It's different. It's not the same as like having a wife who you know is going to be struggling with a son that you left behind. So that'll have some extra stress, but we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay. And yeah, it's gonna be a long deployment. How do you guys do it being apart for so long at a time without breaking up or one of you cheating or something?
There are some people that I think they get into a relationship knowing it's not really super serious. We take our marriage very seriously, obviously. We're a religious family as well. At least for me, I would have to be betraying my religious views, Cindy. I'd have to be betraying both sides of the family who depend on me to, you know, be the man of the house and to take good care of my family. And I'd also be betraying my son later on, because obviously it would have lasting effects. So it'd be like the next level of selfishness to cheat on your wife. That's just my opinion. A lot of people, they have different opinions. That's mine. Don't cheat. I think it's being a scumbag, but not naive enough to think that somebody, you know, that things can't happen, you can't be tempted. I have my full trust in Cindy, and if she were to do something like that, completely out of character for her, and it's not something I worry about because it's just one of those things. If it were to happen, it'd be just there's nothing one I can do about it, and two, it'd be completely out of character for you. I think you would never do something like that, but you've done things before that have surprised me.
Anyways, from Samantha, fellow military spouse here, do you make enough money from YouTube to use as a second income? I'm always looking for ways to make money at home as I also have a toddler. I wouldn't say YouTube makes enough for me to where it could be a second income. I think like it's more supplementary. If you have childcare costs, I think if you do YouTube, then that can like cover that maybe, depending on how much you like upload and how much time you invest in YouTube.
With the amount of subscribers we have now, because you people watch the videos and don't subscribe, we can't. Milso here, what do you do for your spouse to encourage him? I know just telling him how proud you are isn't always enough.
How do I encourage him? We talk about our dreams a lot. So our future plans of like, you know, moving to our dream location. I won't tell him. Our dream location and like our future business ventures, and you know, it just keeps us like seeing the end goal and not just focusing on like the suckiness of, you know, what's going on right now.
A close friend of mine is marrying her military fiance next month and will be moving to Germany soon after. Nice. What advice would you give to a new military wife? Advice for the couple in general. Try not to take all the Oreos from the commissary. How about you share some with the rest of us? So my perspective is be patient as a new military wife with your spouse, because it's usually timelines that are never gonna be concrete. So he might say he's coming home, you know, around 5 p.m. and then what do you know, he get pushed back a couple hours. Or, you know, if he's in the field, you know, it might get extended. He has no control over what time he's coming home or what he'll be doing every other day. So have a little patience and just realize he will be home soon and you guys will be happy and you can do all your little things together. He will give the military what they need first before he can come home to you. So
it will get lonely, not gonna lie. It's gonna be lonely because your husband will be gone a lot. You really want to connect yourself, whether it's like going to socials with other wives or like going to events, you know. You need that support, like someone who understands like what you're going through, because your friends and family may not understand what you're going through, and you don't have really anyone that you can vent to about it because they don't know like what it's like to have your husband gone for a month or 2 months, you know. And I would say just get plugged into the military community and just meet new people and meet new wives, and don't get sucked up into all the drama, because there's a lot of drama that goes around. And
military spouse and veteran, love how passionate you are for your soldier. Deployments are tough. Does your hubby have like an allowance when he's deployed? My husband is leaving soon and I'm thinking we should up his spending money. Yeah, we'll definitely have an allowance. We don't even know where or when, you know, so I have no idea what the allowance should look like, but you can figure that out. I think literally once you get to wherever you're going, if you're going to Okinawa or Darwin, Australia, or wherever, somewhere in the Middle East, it doesn't really matter. Once you get there, you can kind of just tailor it up, make, you know, customize it to whatever situation you're in. But yeah, we'll definitely have an allowance, and I will definitely be sticking to that because Cindy will kill me.
Stick to the budget. Megan, you guys are so cute. I enjoy your videos so much. They're so calming for some reason. Thank you.
Was that a question, Megan? Because this is the Q&A, Megan. God! MM Crossley, what's your favorite thing about your current duty station? Like we're gonna tell you where we are. Nice try. There's actually a beautiful lake here. Great fishing. 29 palms. If you're here, you'll get it.
My favorite thing about my current duty station, this is a hard one because I can't even go to Walmart without like driving 40 minutes. How old is your baby? What's your favorite part of motherhood? My baby is almost 7 months old on the 27th.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. My favorite part of motherhood is the fact that my baby needs me. Like, it's that feeling of he loves me and he wants me, but also it's very exhausting because sometimes I just want to like give him to his dad, but he just wants me and I'm just like, no. He gives the sweetest cuddles and kisses. It's so sweet. Like, I just love feeling loved. I don't get that much around here.
Whatever.
How has your relationship with God impacted your lives?
I feel like it's been very good for my relationship, and I'll be honest, as a Marine, it's pretty hard. I just think it is, at least, to stay in the Word, which is, you know, obviously that's how you grow and stuff as a Christian. But when you get a family, there's a new sense of responsibility, and I definitely have felt that, and I definitely think about that a lot more. Taking the lead in the spiritual walk, and I don't do it every day, you know, as much as I would like to, but it definitely has helped me at least understand that I need to, and that it's helped me grow, I think, in that regard, being the head of the household spiritually. So. Yeah,
and as like a military wife, like knowing that nothing is concrete in the military and you can't really like plan it out really forces me to trust in God's timing. I am a control freak, and it just allows me to like trust in Him more and just like know that He's my strength when he's gone and I have nothing, like I have no support or anything. I know that I can stay firm in knowing who he is, and yeah.
It says, why is your husband getting out of the military?
As a Christian, it's kind of hard to be a Christian in the military life.
That is one thing, because as people know, we are what you would call, what people kind of relate it, is Messianic Christian or Torah observant Christian. And since we haven't always been that way, and I, as a Marine, that's something that we've picked up in our Christian walk. And so it is hard to do everything I would like to do and participate in that community a little bit more.
We don't really feel restricted because a budget is just basically written permission of how you're gonna spend your money. So you already know where your money's gonna be.
And you can't do it without permission!
So he went to go get the baby. But basically, as long as you have things written down in your budget, like you have money set aside for diapers, wipes, baby toys, whatever, as long as it's in there, you won't feel restricted because you know that you gave yourself like a set amount of money to do that and like spend. And that's why a budget is so important. Here comes the baby! Oh, he just woke up. Say cheese! So, last question. Do you find there are any challenges in raising a baby in a military family? I think the only challenge is the fact that you may have to solo parent, raise your kid without your husband.
It's just challenging to raise a kid in general, and obviously the separation when there is some is hard, but I think that'd probably be the biggest thing. I don't think there's anything that much different than raising it in a normal family.
That is basically all for the Q&A with my husband. Thank you guys so much for participating and sending us questions. We love you guys, and we will see you in our next video. Benjamin, say bye! Okay.
We're done?
We're all done.
Yay!
He's like, who are you?